Every year on National Day, I put on my finest makeup and slowly make my way into the train station. My husband promised me he would come back on National Day, but 75 years have passed and I am still waiting for him to return. After decades of waiting, I went from a beautiful young woman to an old woman with white hair. Time has left its marks on my face. But whenever I see that photo on the platform, I smile like a young woman I once was. My mind drifts back to the day I first met the man I love. Our eyes met by chance, and something stirred between us. That was when our love began. Just 3 months later, we got married, but our happiness did not last long. Nick was soon called away to war. In those days of constant fighting, goodbyes had become common, but I was pregnant, and being separated from him left me with a pain I could not shake. To ease my fear, Nick made me a promise. He said he would return by National Day the following year. When the departure bell rang, I burst into tears. Nick ordered the train, but just as it started moving, I suddenly ran after him. I handed him a card, wishing him a safe return. It looked like an ordinary card, but to us, it was something deeply personal. In the days that followed, I kept sending Nick letters. Whenever he wrote back, I was overjoyed. His envelopes held more than warm greetings. He also sent a model airplane he had made himself. It was a gift for our baby. Nick wrote that the situation at the front would keep him from witnessing our child's birth. But after that letter, I never heard from him again. My fear continued to grow. One day, I saw the mailman walking toward my neighbor's house with a grim expression. I immediately had a terrible feeling. My neighbor's husband had been killed in the war. After that, my fear became even harder to bear. I was afraid I would receive the same news. On the night my baby was born, I quickly had someone take a picture. I wanted to share that joy with my husband. My child's arrival was like a beam of light that briefly brightened my world. Then I became busy raising my child, and time seemed to move faster. Until one day, the radio announced that the war was over. For the first time, I felt some relief. I believed Nick would be home soon, but fate had something cruel waiting for me. The mailman approached me with terrible news. My eyes immediately filled with tears. I could barely stay on my feet. My hands shook as I opened the letter. It said Nick's plane had failed to return. The military had listed him as missing in action. I believed Nick had only lost contact with us. I believed he would return on National Day someday. So I began my long wait, day after day, year after year, until my hair turned completely